Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I am so fucking excited to be bringing you this on stream. We are doing fucking Maddening No New Game Plus. Maddening Classic No New Game Plus, that is specifically. Before we hop right into it, I would like to make sure that I sound good, that the game looks good, because we're going to be playing this for a couple hours. Getting it done, getting into it. We're starting off our file right now. So here's the cutscene, the opening cutscene, which I'm going to disrespectfully talk through because I need to check my audio. The dog is chewing on a bone right next to the microphone. Okay, I'm going to turn the game audio down just a tiny bit. That looks like it would probably be a good idea. Game audio is going down just a tiny bit. I'm going to hit transition, and hopefully that will fix it. I do not need to edit my stream info. Go to the dashboard. Hello, beautiful people. I'm so excited. This series is going to be uploaded to Stevensville Gamers. I'm going to move my mic because I do not want the dog chewing on the bone to be the primary audio feature. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be skipping the the cutscenes or the dialogue. I haven't decided. But I'm hoping to get a couple chapters done per episode and eventually have this whole series uploaded to Stevensville Gamers. Backseat gaming is allowed. As of right now, I'm planning on just playing Golden Deer. It's my favorite route. It's got Lysithea natively and Lorenz to give you Thyrsus, so a lot of benefits for Maddening in terms of getting powerful items and stuff, and also powerful characters. But if somebody pops into chat while we're prepping for a chapter, and wants us to play a different route, we will. Yeah, I might skip the dialogue and stuff, because this is mostly intended to be sort of a not speedrun, but like a fast, like, let's get Maddening done with sort of run. We're going to go with female Byleth, because that's the correct choice. Now we do have the DLC, which will make this a little bit easier. We do get the items from the DLC chest. What are we going to name our character? Chat, we got one person in chat. I want you to know what are we going to name our character. We're playing as the female character. What's her name going to be? Whoever is in chat, I would like to know what we're going to name our female Byleth. What are we going to name her? Hit me with a suggestion. I don't know who's in chat, or if they're actually watching. We will just go with the default unless somebody wants to let me know in chat what they believe we should name the character. Yeah, we're just going to go with Byleth.
Huh. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human. You must possess a day of birth as well.
And I'll just go ahead and put my actual birthday. I know there's like an optimal birthday to put in to get the gift as early as possible in Maddening, because it makes the game a little easier, but I'm not super worried about that. We've got the DLC items. I don't need to make everything else as easy as possible on me, because just opening the DLC gives you some pretty insane items. Yeah, so I'm gonna... We started a new file! Alright, and the first chapter is still pretty easy, even on Maddening, but after that, it ramps up in difficulty quite a bit. So, from what I understand about the strategies, and you guys are welcome to comment on this or let me know what your thoughts are, you want every physical character who reasonably can to go through the Brigand line to get Death Blow. And you also want everyone to be at least okay with gauntlets, because a lot of Maddening play is player phase, and those double on player phase automatically. You're usually ganging all your units up on one unit and then moving to the next one and playing pretty slowly. This is Maya. Maya is my dog. Hi, baby. She is going to be here accompanying us. She wants to game. Yeah, we're gonna turn animations on to our turn and assist animations off. And we're gonna turn everything on to fast. I'm just making sure everything goes as quick as possible. Alright. Yeah, so since we were going Golden Deer, I want to get Claude a little bit of experience. But yeah, like I said, that's the plan for classes. I am gonna be save scumming
Stay focused.
Certifications, since that is the easiest way to make sure your characters get into the classes that they need on time. I don't know what classes my characters are going to end up in, I'm not sure.
I will prevail.
I'll cut through.
I mean, Claude is obviously going to end up being a Barbarossa, but like for Leonie, for example, I don't know if I'm going to put her into bows and have her end up being a bow knight, or if I'm going to have her end up being a paladin or a great knight. The plan is just to use like probably the Golden Deer cast plus Sylvain. I don't know if, like, I'm going to recruit all of the Ashen Wolves, but I don't know if I'm going to end up using them, or not.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Yeah, not sure if I'm going to end up using the Ashen Wolves. I think we can afford to not use the Betrayal of our characters to get a little bit of extra experience when the characters we're actually used.
That's the Golden Deer for you.
God, I forgot how slow you get experience in Maddening. That's gonna be the biggest issue, honestly. But yeah, I don't know what classes everyone's gonna end up in. Lysithia is gonna end up in either a Gremory or one of the magic classes from the DLC.
Be mindful.
If I decide to invest in that portion of her skill set.
It's not luck, it's fate.
People up my left, and... Oh, alright. Well, we already have lost. Very cool. That is the game over screen. Maddening doesn't fuck around. I probably shouldn't have skipped that turn. Should have seen what was going on there. But, yeah, we're gonna start over. But yeah, I'm doing Maddening with no New Game Plus because I really want that piss screen. I really want the golden startup screen. Yeah, this is hard. This is certainly difficult. I've done Maddening before with New Game Plus.
Let's
like carrying over
Stay focused.
the stuff that you carry over from New Game Plus, but I've never beaten it without New Game Plus.
ready and willing. It's because I didn't
From what I understand, and from
It was a
what
good
we've seen,
try.
it's very difficult. Oh, I don't think it saved our changes to the options. Since we died. It did not. Fast. Or smart end on. Automatic cursing off. Okay. And I think we want to try and take on these guys first. Yeah, you'll get an extra level or two by not using the other boards in this chapter, and that's what I recommend, since obviously at the end of the game we will also have access to
never underestimate an outsider.
Be mindful.
and we get a little bit of healing from the Crest of Flames off of Byleth, which is always nice. I'm going to be scooting back a little bit into this pillow and moving the recording stuff closer. Okay. Alright. I need to get this focused. I'm trying to figure out my my setup before I get comfy. Alright. So we're gonna have Byleth take the forest tile and heal. We'll have Claude back her up.
Attack winning.
Stay focused.
Yeah, we're not in all too much danger, so...
Sorry, but
Nice.
victory is
Claude.
mine.
Oh yeah, I should have just
I
given
will
Claude
prevail.
our axe at the beginning of the chapters so we could counter
cut through.
That was dumb of me. Misplay number one of many, I'm sure, in the course of this playthrough. So they're gonna chop up Claude a tiny bit. We're gonna kill one of them.
It's your call.
Should I have held
So
back?
yeah, the first thing we're gonna do as soon as we have access to the monastery function is grind up our professor level, spend a bunch of gold on bait, and go fishing a lot. Because once our professor level is up, we'll be able to do more around the monastery.
Careful.
We'll be able to do more in terms of combat. Like we'll be able to do more paralogs and stuff. Seasonal Gamers 2 says, "Hey, what's up? I've gotten it working. We are playing
Never
some Three Houses.
underestimate
Let me
an
know how it
outsider.
looks and sounds. I've decided we're going to do the Golden Deer route, and we're finally playing it on Maddening for the first time. I'm going to give Byleth these and give Claude the axe. So he has a second weapon to start using because I do want to run him through Brigands because Deathblow can sort of help to mitigate his strength problems." So yeah, we can engage one of these enemies now and not
Careful
have to
now.
engage the rest of them. That's very good. So we will put Violet here and heal her up a little bit and throw Claude behind her, healing him up as well. Nice, and the game is a little loud, that's all. Yeah, so I turned the game audio down. I'm turning the game audio down more now. Oh, it is possible that that is not... It's not listed as game audio on Twitch. Would it maybe be desktop audio or audio input capture? Okay, audio input capture is my mic. Desktop audio is not moving. Mic aux, that's... Oh, it's video capture device. Okay, yeah. I'm turning the audio down there. Okay, yeah. Let me know if that makes it any better or if that's too quiet. Could you do it in game? No, I figured it out. It's video capture device. So let me know if that fixes it or if I'll need to do anything else. Yeah, not input. Right, no, it's video capture device. Fixed. Good, good. Let me know if that is too quiet or if that is just right. Oh, forgot Geralt attacks in this chapter.
It's your call.
Damn. Alright, here's the thing. I don't want Costas to just kill Byleth, and it seems like that might be what happens if I just leave her here by them. Are they both targeting Byleth? They are. Okay. I'm going to try to mitigate that by moving Claude here, equipping the axe, and healing him. And see if that diversifies who they're going to be trying to target. Hopefully it does. We'll see. I'm going to kill you where you stand. I'd prefer if you didn't. Alright, well Claude missed. Okay, and that guy attacks Byleth. Very good. Alright, and then Geralt handles that guy for us. That's very helpful. It's way better. I think it's perfect. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, well then chill with us while we play some Fire Emblem. Ah, that's very bad. Okay, time for some gamer decisions. We are going to hide in these bushes and heal, and Costas will attack whoever Costas decides to attack. Yikes.
Hey, you with the flank stare! Out of my way!
Okay, very good, very nice. Very cool. Okay.
Ready and willing.
How well does Claude do? Not well at all. Okay, we're gonna move him back here and hit with the iron bow, maybe? That doesn't look like a very optimal... Oh, we have combat arts. Okay, that's good. I think we are gonna shoot with an arrow We don't have Divine Pulse yet, which makes like everything more risky. So we got a shot in with Claude. We got a terrible level up. Great way to start the playthrough off. Yeah, if we Wrath Strike, we don't kill, and he has a good chance of doing quite a bit of damage. So I think we're just gonna hold out here, and we're gonna keep Edelgard out of the range. Alright, enemy phase. Okay, he misses Byleth. Good, good. Now if Geralt doesn't come in and kill him, we will get to kill him with either Claude or Byleth.
What the? What's a renowned mercenary like you doing here?
I'm the one who should be complaining. I'm caught up in the mess you started.
Alright, he won't kill the guy himself, so we are going to kill him with Claude. Unless Claude misses, which is a distinct possibility. Good job, Claude. Alright, looks like Byleth will be getting the experience for this kill. God, you get so little experience on Maddening. It's maddening. Spooky thing. Wait, who's the blonde guy? The blonde guy is Dimitri. Oh wait, which blonde guy? The blonde guy with the beard or the blonde guy with...
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool.
That's Geralt, that's your dad.
Well, it's fine.
I don't know what that's... Is that a reference to something else?
The value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not.
So we've got a lolly in our brain.
Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can
Which
call
is
me
a nice
Sophus,
way to start a game.
but I'm also known as the beginning.
So this is Sophus. She's a dragon girl that lives in our brain.
And I am also called the beginning. I was not able to recall my name.
Gorbel gave Ryan
until
war. What's good? It's good to see you.
just now. And just like
I'm glad you're here chilling. I got my capture card,
Did you
so I'm
know
playing some Fire
that
Emblem
child
3
just
Houses for the
saved your
Nintendo
life?
Switch.
And what does that make you? Correct. You threw yourself before
It's the same
Max
actor
to save
as
just one young girl.
Sage Guriya in Naruto. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I would Google it. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Geralt. A lot of voice actors for Fire Emblem are from
There
anime.
now, though it is
Alright, so she gave us the ability to turn back time. So we don't get murked by this homely axe man. Now she knows what's gonna happen.
Hey, over here!
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are...
I think we are going to mostly skip the story stuff, unless it's really important, and I'm just going to recap it. We're going to the Garrigmach Monastery, where the 3 houses are, the Officers' Academy, and we become a professor there, and we choose the Golden Deer.
Don't you recognize me? It's Alois.
Geralt used to be a Knight of Syros.
I
We
appreciate
find
your help
out.
back there. You're
Your
clearly an
dad,
experienced mercenary.
you're clearly an experienced
Former
mercenary.
captain of the...
Yeah, so they're trying to win you over to their house. We've already decided we're gonna play Golden Deer. I'm gonna grind as Tekka. I don't have membership anymore. So here we've got another cutscene. Basically, we're going to the Garrigmach Monastery.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
They're all trying to flirt with us. Very nice. And there's Garrick Mach on the horizon, where we will choose our house, and the game will get very difficult very quickly.
There it is. Garrick Mach Monastery.
Not going to talk much through the little cutscene. You can kind of see all of Garrick Mach coming from Path of Radiance to this goddamn wall. Yeah, the graphics are quite a bit different. It's almost like that game came out in 2003 and this game came out in 2019. I do, for what it's worth, I think the story in Path of Radiance is definitely better.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
So that lady wants something with us. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to go through all of the characters so that chat can pick someone for us to recruit along the way that they are excited about. Geralt gets forced back into the Knights of Syros. You become a professor at the Officers Academy. Introduces a couple of characters. But yeah, the plan is to just play with the Golden Deer cast. I'm going to play with all of the Golden Deer cast regardless, just so that Hunting by Daybreak is not a nightmare. But I want chat to pick another character for us to recruit. So I'm going to go through all of the houses, all of their recruitable characters, and have chat decide. Whenever your dad talks, it kills me. Yeah, because he's the Naruto. He's a character from one of your Weeb cartoons. So yeah, I'm gonna go through all the playable houses and show people what the other characters are. This is Golden Deer. It's gonna be our house. I'll show them off too, so everybody knows what we're doing, and we'll kind of decide on what route we want all of the characters to take in terms of their classes. If anybody decides, if anybody has a particular liking for a certain character, obviously one who's not a lord of another house because you can't recruit them. If anybody has a particular liking for a character that's outside of the Black Eagle's house, or the Golden Deer house, then you can let me know. This is the Blue Lions. We just saw the Black Eagles. Yeah, basically, so all I can see is that character. Yeah. Checking on my laptop battery cautiously because I can't use it while it's plugged in, or the battery starts fucking melting. All right, so Rhea gives us our first task to speak to all of the 3 house leaders and decide which house we would like to lead. So this is 2 of the knights, Sedith and Alois. Yeah, so we are going with Golden Deer, but I want to go through the other classes' rosters so that chat can pick a character for us to try really hard to recruit during the first year, and we'll try to incorporate them on our team a little bit. So, you talk to the house leaders to get info on their classes. Edelgard is the heir apparent to the Adrestrian Empire. Would we like to know more about any of the Black Eagles? So I'm going to go through all the recruitable ones. So,
To the west of Fodlan is an
this is
archipelago.
Petra.
is the granddaughter of their king.
She's a hunter. She's good at swords, axes, bows, and flying. She's bad at any kind of magic. She's a very fast character, pretty okay at hitting, but low defense. This is Dorothea. She heals people at the start of the turn by a little bit. She's really good at reason magic, which is, you know, black magic, hitting your opponent type of magic. So if anybody wants to recruit her, she's an option. Bernadetta is an option if you particularly like her. She's an archer type of character. She's very good at archery. She can ride horses fine, and so if you teach her archery and lances, she can make a good really good bow knight. Caspar is incredibly fucking annoying, and I hate him. He's good at axes and brawling and having the worst fucking voice acting in the whole game. And also his support conversations are boring, and Caspar is terrible. Now Lindhart. He is a backup warper. He learns warp later than Lysithea does, but that can be really useful on maddening runs. He's good at both kinds of magic. He can heal if he doesn't do anything on his turn. He heals himself a little bit. He is bad at anything physical, but he's good at magic. He learns good healing spells, and he learns warp as well. So that's an option. So Lindhart. Ferdinand. I am Ferdinand von Eyre. He is good at riding and using all three of the weapons in the weapon triangle, so he makes a phenomenal paladin late in the game. So he's a good paladin, good physical unit. That's sort of his role. So if you like Ferdinand, he's another option. And then Hubert and Edelgard can't be recruited, so...
I hope you've had a chance to...
Yeah, okay, so we've introduced ourselves to Edelgard. That's that class. Chat, let me know if you like anyone in that class in particular, if you think we should recruit them. We are now trying to spot Dimitri. That's Claude. Claude has all our characters. We'll look at him last, because he's got the characters we're actually going to use for the rest of the game. We'll go over them in a little bit more detail. But yeah, chat, let me know what character you like, what character you want me to recruit. So we're going to look through the blue lions. Ingrid is racist. She is also good at riding horses and flying, and she's good at using swords and lances. So she can become a good paladin. She can become a good Pegasus Knight. She's also good with... She has a personal skill that makes her gambits more powerful. Not really. Okay, yeah. So if anybody from this house catches your eye, let me know. A lot of people think she's best girl, but she's racist. She hates people from Dusker. And she's good at the paladin or Pegasus Knight type of role. Annette is another mage. She's like the best at attacking magic generally. Like she's really good at magic that deals damage, but she is also the frailest mage in the game, and she doesn't have a lot of very good healing magic or assist magic. So that's Annette. Then we've got Mercedes, a fan favorite. Very good healer, pretty okay attacking magic, very bad at anything physical. But she also has a personal skill that makes her probably the best healer in the game, called Live to Serve, where if she heals someone, she also heals that much HP. So that's Mercedes. She's a pretty good character. This is Sylvain. He is a very good tank. He's very good at horses, axes, and lances. He can become a good armor unit or paladin. He's pretty flexible in that respect. And he's just got good all-around stats. He's tanky, he's good at dealing damage. He can have some doubling and hitting problems later in the game, or doubling and avoiding problems later in the game, but he's good at hitting, good at dealing damage, and good at tanking hits. And we are going to recruit him anyway, because he's free to recruit if you're playing as female Byleth, and there's a paralog that gives you a weapon. If you have him recruited, so we will be recruiting him for free, but that doesn't mean we're going to use him necessarily. This is Ash.
But I hear he has an extremely earnest...
He is pretty boring. He's good at axes and bows. He's one of the weakest units in the game. He does have a certain utility. His personal skill lets him pick chest and door locks, regardless of whether he's holding a key. So that's neat, I guess, but you can also just make someone the thief class and then they can do that. So I'm not a huge fan of Ash. And then this is Felix. He's a very, very edgy, sword-edgy boy. Very edgy boy with a sword.
Deep down,
Edgy. His skill is called Lone Wolf, and when he's got no battalion assigned to him, he does 5 extra damage.
Stevens Philigamus, thank you for the follow. Welcome
he's
to
very
the
edgy, he doesn't want any friends, he's just here to study the blade. Blonde chick that starts with M, Mercedes, yeah. So Felix is like Sasuke if they leaned into the edginess even harder. I haven't seen Naruto, I hope that's an accurate comparison. But he's very edgy, he doesn't want any friends, he just wants to study the blade. And that's
He gravitates
Felix.
toward people who are skilled.
He just wants to spar. Edgy, you say? Yeah. So edgy boy is an option. That's Felix.
Okay.
So while I'm going through the Golden Deer characters, chat, go ahead and let me know who you want me to use of the other classes, who you want me to focus on recruiting as we do this playthrough.
Well, I guess
We're going to talk to Claude, and we're going to go over all the Golden Deer units. Now, these are the units we automatically have, okay? Because this is the house that we're picking. Leonie. She is very good at ending up being a bow knight. She's good at riding bows and lances. She does more damage and takes less damage when a male ally is adjacent because she has to prove that she's as strong as them. Very cool. Feminism. Sasuke is the edgelord, alright. Okay, yeah. So then I guess it's between Felix and Mercedes. Mercedes. So yeah, that's Leonie. She's pretty sweet. Good unit all around. Hilda has some hitting problems, but she's pretty okay at dodging, and she's definitely very good at hitting with axes. She's bad at hitting. She misses sometimes, but she hits very hard. She's good at axes and lances, so she can become a very good wyvern knight, or if you want to keep her on the ground, she can just stay a brigand. Not a brigand at the end of the game, obviously, but like a warrior class. So that's Hilda. We're going to be making good use of her. Marianne is kind of our default healer, but she's also pretty good at swords and flying, so she can fill a lot of different roles, none of them super well. I'm thinking of making her our dancer. She heals if she's next to an ally that's riding an animal at the end of the turn, or at the start of the turn. So she's pretty cool. She has depression. She's very depressed. That's her main character trait. She likes to garden. Lysithea is the best character in the game, and the reason that we picked Golden Deer. Golden Deer has some very good characters and some very bad characters. Lysithea is the best character in the game. She doubles her skill experience learned in battle. She has strengths in faith and reason magic, so she's a great mixed mage. She learns Darkspike's T, which is Darkspike's Theta, Hades Omega, just a lot of really powerful dark magic spells, and she learns Warp really early, which lets you basically skip chapters where killing the boss is the objective, because she can teleport your strongest unit right next to the boss and let them kill it. We will be making heavy use of Lysithea. Her character is also incredibly interesting. Do you have class? No, I do not. It is Tuesday. I don't have a class.
But watch out. She gets angry if you treat.
Yeah, so she's pretty strong. Ignatz is on the weaker side. His personal skill is pretty useful in a maddening playthrough when enemies have high dodge. But he's good at bows and swords. He can become a good assassin.
If you ask me.
Yeah, he's fine. Raphael's one of the worst characters in the game.
Seems like he's had a rough life.
Yeah, he's good at armor, which is not very good in general. He's good at axes and he's good at brawling. So you kind of have to make him an armored unit, but he can't ever be a master class because the only master class that has armor is Great Knight, and it requires you also to be good at riding. Okay, nice. I'll have to head off at 12:30. Well, that's okay. Stick around as long as you can. Help us make some important decisions. Yeah, Raphael will be using kind of reluctantly. Lorenz looks like a fucking toe. And half of his support conversations with female characters start with him trying to give them a foot rub. Take that as you will. He's good at riding, he's good at reason magic, and he's good at lances, so that's what he should end up as a Dark Knight. He's a fan least favorite. I have married him for the meme before. He makes a lot of people uncomfortable. He's a pretty okay unit. He's definitely like the bottom half. The big draw of Lorenz is that if you have him in your army, you get a paralog where you get the Thyrsus, which is a staff you can equip to give your magic +2 range. And you equip it to a better character, usually Lysithea. Alright, so we are picking the Golden Deer. This is going to be our house for this maddening run, but I want to hear from chat about who we are going to recruit from the other houses. What characters stuck out to you for us to use on this run? Let me know, and we will add them to our team as soon as possible. We will build Byleth around adding them to our team, do a lot of tea time with them, build up a support conversation so we can add them.
Is that true? You aren't...
I was sure you'd be roped into joining the Knights.
Don't tell me. You chose this class just to get to know me better, right? I'm flattered, really. Whoops. Now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully. Oh, well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment. Becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual. I've heard you are a skilled mercenary, but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Shut the fuck up, Lorenz.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
I doubt that. Apparently our new professor was personally recommended by Alois, one of the Knights.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes. What's
Edgelord,
more,
alright.
I heard
We're recruiting
the
Felix.
captain-
We have to put in some work toward that, but
Well, after working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor.
Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithia. Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea.
I wonder if that will be a recurring theme.
Don't you agree, Marianne?
Huh? Oh, yes, I suppose so.
Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
I'll get the meat.
Savage. I propose a nice conversation over tea.
God, half of these characters are fucking
Your common
intolerable.
sensibilities are grating to my noble ears. Please quiet yourself.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the...
No, I'm gonna take Felix because I've played with Mercedes on like every playthrough that I've done. She's pretty easy to recruit, and she's like the default healer. But we've got Lysithia and we've got Marianne. We've got two good healers. I'm not gonna take another one. We will recruit Felix. But yeah, we're gonna decide what kind of path we want our characters to go down. In terms of classes, I think we're gonna go with the default for most of them because that's what they're best at. And this is maddening mode, so you know it's not exactly a time to fuck around.
Those who kept each crest.
He's going to find out that we have a crest. Crests are people are born with them. They descend from the 10 elites. They give you magical powers, but it's also kind of a caste system. People without crests aren't treated fairly by society most of the time. Here's the most important thing. We are opening the DLC chest and getting the items from finishing the DLC chapter, which means that we can outfit our characters with things that make them much better. We're going to give Raphael the Chalice of Beginnings because he's the weakest character. The Chalice of Beginnings lets you respond from any range to an attack. We are also going to give him the Sacred Galewind Shoes because being an armor unit, he'll have the lowest movement on our team. So we're giving him movement +2. We have an HP +7, a strength +3, and a speed +3. We want to give the speed +3 to someone who would have a little bit of trouble doubling otherwise, but isn't like a lost cause in terms of doubling. So we are going to give that Sacred Moonstone to Leonie. Make sure that she is doubling as quickly as possible. And then we've got the HP increasing one. I don't know whose bulk will really be most helpful to increase. I know I want to give Ignatz more strength because he's a physical unit, but that's kind of where he has trouble. So we'll be using that on him. And I think we're going to beef up Claude's bulk with that Sacred Floral Robe. And then we've got some shopping to do soon-ish. But first, I do want to, since we have the DLC, I want to make Byleth look like Sothis. Yeah, there's nothing else we can change with Journal because this isn't New Game Plus, but yeah,
Okay.
Let me know.
we're gonna accept every
I have a request.
every quest we can.
Did you hear the golden? After all, you know, I would.
And we're going to engage with Felix as quickly as possible because that is who we will be recruiting, according to chat.
What the?
And we get to recruit Sylvain
Well,
for
you know,
free.
Professor, I've got a small favor. Well, you know,
Although you can't recruit people during the first week, so we obviously won't be doing that yet. But let's plant Dedue's seeds for the quest that he gave us. Gardening is going to be pretty important because it can give you stat boosters. So we're going to plant Dedue's seeds. We are going to infuse with magic.
My thanks.
But yeah, we need to increase our professor level as quickly as possible, so anything we can do to do that is going to be pretty necessary. I adjust the bill for AAC. This is the only time I miss Berea. Yeah. Art Academy of Cincinnati is definitely a lot more expensive than Free College. Fishing has not been unlocked yet. Damn, I just want to fish, brother.
Unbelievable.
Oh, we can't go to the market yet. I forget how little stuff you can do at the beginning of the game in the monastery. We are going to go up here, though.
Well, I call you that, but I should the opportunity around the months. Might you help me with a favor?
Oh, now we can fish. This is the most important part of the game, is this terrible fishing minigame. We're going to catch a fish. We got to raise our professor level as fast as possible, so catching fish is a must. Talk to the dining staff and invite someone to have a meal. We're going to invite one of our characters and Felix. We are going to do some fishing first, though. We, unfortunately, for a Maddening No New Game Plus playthrough, like if you're playing with New Game Plus, you only have to get your professor level up once because you can start it off with that professor level every future playthrough. But for this one, we're going to need to grind up our professor level ourselves, which very unfortunately means lots of fishing, which is a rhythm game. You got that right, XD. Yeah. Say what you will about Berea, it is cheap for most people. And I know I have my fair share of criticisms for Berea. Yeah, the more you level up your professor level, the more bonus battles you get to do between chapters, which is how you grind up your characters to make the actual battles a little bit easier, which is a necessity on Maddening. There's a lot of really powerful enemies, a lot of enemies that will just double most of your units. Oh, also, like, 1 out of 3 games with the mono black, I get conceded within, like, 3 turns. That is rather baller. I'm really glad that's working out for you. I'm thinking if there's a way to make the capture card make it easier for me to stream Arena. Like, I was thinking maybe if I plug the computer into the TV with the capture card and then plug it into the computer, like if that works or if that makes a loop and it doesn't work. Because I would like to be able to stream Arena, especially now that you're playing it again. But I can always just stream mid-go. And we did our fishing. We got our professor level up. That's the most important thing. More monthly funds for activities, more points to do stuff with. And as soon as we can buy more bait, we will be doing more fishing. Alright, we are in the dining hall. So, I'm going to talk to Felix real quick.
Do you want something? I can't.
Say that we want to spar, because that's the way to his heart. And then we will do today's special with... Where is Felix? Can I not... Can I not invite Felix to share a meal with me? No! Okay, well, that sucks. I guess it's limited at the beginning of the game in terms of who you can share a meal with. So we will pick 2 characters in our house so that they can build up a little bit of support and build up their motivation so we can work on their weapon levels.
Yummy! Who made this?
And of course it raises our professor level.
I knew I could count on you.
Make sure there's nothing else to do according to the map. Nope, we're good. Alright. So this day's free time is over. It is Ferdinand's birthday. No, I don't want to buy him flowers because I'm not interested in recruiting him. Alright, and it does not give you any, it doesn't give you the option to buy more weapons before this one, so unfortunately we can't gauntlet out our characters yet. Hopefully we will be able to do that soon. Is the capture card doing the TV or the Switch?
Time for a mock battle, eh?
It's running, it's an HDMI from the Switch into the capture card, and then from the capture card into the TV. So the Switch, I think.
Well, you'll be our commander, that much is for sure.
Because I think if I unplug the HDMI from the TV, it still shows up here.
Got it, Teach? Right.
Alright, we're starting the mock battle. This is on Classic, but in a mock battle, your characters don't die permanently. We gotta decide who we're gonna field. And we have inventory. Okay, so we can at least shuffle around the items that our characters have. I want to make sure Ignatz has a sword, since Byleth's already got one. I want Hilda to have a lance. Since I do want to eventually turn her into a Wyvern Rider, I think that would probably be the best course of action. Now as for who we actually want to field, that's the question. Right? So we're gonna go ahead and think about that for a minute. I think Raphael, because we've given him the Chalice of Beginnings. I want Lysithea to be able to beef up on her magic as quick as possible. She's going to be an all-star player. And I think probably Ignatz, honestly, just so we can like see how he's playing since we gave him the strength buffing item. Oh, I forgot to fuck around with their inventory. Alright, well, that's my bad.
You're ready, incidentally.
Stay focused.
So we turn on Danger Area. We can just engage Ferdinand and Ash on turn 1, and that is how we would like to do it, I think. So we'll put Claude here, Lysithea next to him. She doesn't have healing magic yet, because we haven't worked on her faith. But she will soon. We'll put Byleth here and equip an axe. Although I don't plan for her to work on axe ranking generally. I would like to run her through Brigand so she gets Death Blow. That'll be really helpful. That's helpful for any physical character. But yeah, as you can see, all of the enemies are doubling us immediately. It's very hard. Yeah, we've got to...
If you say so.
You gotta kind of already have your shit together. We're gonna start off with Ignatz hitting Ferdinand. Then hopefully Raphael can finish him. Oh god, that barely does anything. Jesus. Damn, okay, never mind. I was trying to think of loopholes with Elgato and TV streaming. I don't know. I'm not super worried about it. Like, I'll figure it out or I won't. We're gonna finish off Ferdinand with Raphael. You just gain experience so fucking slow in this mode. It's crazy. Lysithea is going to be possibly the top damage dealer on our team. That's just to be expected. I think we are going to have Byleth. Oh, no! Okay, she would have had 100% hit with the sword. We're probably going to have to start over now. I should have just hit with that sword. I was greedy. I was like, she needs axe experience. But now she is dead. Alright, we're gonna take a L in like every chapter of this fucking game. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's think harder and longer about how to correctly execute that chapter. That was embarrassing. Maybe we can, I think we might be able to try to just lure out Ash first, and Ferdinand will hang out behind. We do need to do a little bit more inventory. I'm gonna give an axe to Raphael. Yeah, I think that's the only change we need to make here. But yeah, you want to get all your characters out of their base class as quick as possible so they can start learning more valuable skills. Yeah, so we're gonna start with just Ash. We're gonna start just attacking Ash. We're gonna put Lysithea here so she's supporting whoever Ash decides to attack, and we're gonna just kind of be ready to deal with him. Skipping the dialogue. Okay, they still move in even if Ash is the... Oh, they don't... Okay. That's an interesting sort of exploit. Ferdinand moves first, so Ash doesn't have room to come attack us. That's something we should keep in mind. Yeah, each of your characters just does so little damage, like, individually, that it's very... You have to just circle around and pick off one opponent at a time. Which is a functional strategy, but an awkward one. At least Raphael can get started on that guy. Violet can finish off Ferdinand. We can get Raphael up here with the gauntlets. Now what is that? I want to get him ready for an armored class as quick as possible. Alright. Okay, that was... Oh. Alright, hopefully Ash can't kill him. Okay, he only has 7, but he doubles. Alright, Raphael's dead. That's not permanent though, because this is the mock battle. Like, obviously I would have preferred that that not happen, but... Alright, we can hit Hubert, it'll do a lot of damage back, but we can finish him off, that's the point. You thought about speedrunning this game? No, I fucking hate speedruns. Like, I guess I think they're, like, neat from some points of view. I don't think I would ever, like, that's not fun for me. Luckily we'll get Ignat's a kill here, which will get him quite a bit of experience, and then we can have Lysithea finish off Ash. Just don't miss. Okay, we're good. She's also got a crest that lets her conserve uses of attack magic. Like, sometimes it won't eat up a use, which is really helpful. Yeah, so we've got Dedue and Mercedes coming in now. How far does Dedue go? Yeah, there's not a lot of spaces Dedue goes on that Mercedes doesn't. We're going to put Claude right here to have him fight Mercedes and no other combat happen that turn. We have to be very careful, very conservative with our combat, like what we allow to happen. Yeah, no one's going to be doubling anyone for quite a while. Nice miss, Byleth. Very cool. Glad you're on my side. We're gonna hit Mercedes, and then hopefully Ignatz can finish her off. Yes, he can. Good, good, good. Okay. That's very good. Your characters don't actually die in this chapter, but you still lose if Byleth dies. That's something to, of course, keep in mind. We do quite a bit of damage to Dedue with this, and hopefully no one will die on the following turn. Oh my gosh. Alright, Ignatz dies. Oh my, why does he double Lysithia? He doesn't have any fucking speed. Jesus Christ. Okay. So we're down to just Byleth and Claude.
Your call.
Oh lord. Alright, this is really bad. We're gonna take Claude just out of range and heal him. And we're gonna park Byleth in this bush and heal her as well. I guess they never miss, huh? Yeah, for real. Jesus.
You're a tough opponent.
Oh, and of course Dimitri crits and kills Byleth. Okay, I have no idea what the fuck we're supposed to do about this chapter. We can't build our characters any different. Like, do you just have to get lucky? I don't know. Do we have anyone that joins knowing healing magic? Like, it's impossible to fucking bait these enemies because they don't, like... They're there, and they're, like, just... Like, only ever 3 of them at a time come. Maybe we need to start with Ferdinand? Like, maybe that's it? Do we have any battalions? No, we do not. Okay. Okay. Yeah, like, I don't think there's much we can really do. Alright, we'll try baiting Ferdinand first. Just because that,
Ready
we
anytime.
haven't tried that yet. So, Iron Axe,
Leave it to me.
surround him with friends.
Ready and willing.
I will put Claude here, and we'll have Ignatz back him up. We'll put Byleth here as well.
I will fight. Do you have me?
Thank you.
Ash. You got it. Once you
Okay, okay, at least we got the hit on Ferdinand. That's very important. Everybody on our team is getting doubled, and we're just gonna have to be okay with that. Thankfully, Lysithia is able to do most of his... sorry, Crest of Gloucester boosts the damage of your attacking magic. My bad. Alright, Iron Gauntlets has a higher chance to... Yeah, okay.
Sorry. Don't know
Ferdinand's
why I'm
dead.
sorry.
Very nice, very nice. If we hit with Claude and then hit with a curved shot from Ignatz, Ignatz will be out of range of Hubert. And also if we put her up here, Raphael will be out of range of Hubert. Okay, so Hubert can't attack anyone he can kill. That is the most important thing on this turn.
I didn't expect it.
Alright, he doubles Claude and deals 17 damage a hit. Of course, why the fuck didn't I think of that? I'm already very, very angry at this game. I want to beat this chapter before we sign off for the day. Like, who designed this? There is a very specific way you have to beat this chapter, I'm sure. Like, maybe we're using the wrong characters. Okay, so I think we execute what we did last time, but we let the...
Stay focused.
We back off of Ash.
I got this.
Yeah, I think that's probably it. We back off
Leave
of
it to
Ash.
me.
I want to say that's the winning strategy.
Ready and willing.
Like, we let Ash attack, and then we just back up and heal those couple characters. Or we back up and heal all of our characters, so that they only have to engage with specific enemies. Oh, we can curve shot with both of our archers, and then no one who Hubert can kill is in range. No, wrong person to attack. Okay, that's my fault. That was 100% me. I think we lose now. Very nice. We're gonna Wrath Strike to kill Ferdinand with Byleth. I didn't want that to happen, but it did. How do you do against Hubert? Poorly. Okay, we are going to equip iron gauntlets and heal. And you, Lysithea, are going to kill Ash.
You were outmatched.
Very good. Okay. Now no one is in range. No one can die from Hubert, I think. He's got a fucking sword too? Okay. Well, that sucks, because we don't have Lysithea for the rest of the map. But we haven't lost yet. We just gotta remember that also he can one-round Lysithea. And play around that too. Alright. And Raphael does his work against Hubert. But now we need to be ready for Blue Lions. We can bait out Didu without baiting out Mercedes. That's the good news. And we are going to do that. Oh boy. Okay.
Are you planning?
This is a good...
Oh, we were supposed to go for the Black Eagles first. Okay, we uber fucked this one up. But it's a good learning opportunity. Oh, we don't even have a mage to kill Didu with. His defense is bonkers high. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm inclined to say give up here. We will see.
Good to go.
We're gonna park and heal.
You're a tough opponent.
Alright, Dimitri crits and kills the main character. Alright, on this try, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do what we did last time, but we're gonna go left instead of fighting the Blue Lions first. Because we'll need to deal, if we deal with the Black Eagles first, then the Blue Lions apparently don't attack until after you kill the Black Eagles. So...
I'm sure you're incidental.
Stay focused.
Alright, we're gonna go with the same strat as before. So we're gonna go gauntlets, because it's possible he doesn't get doubled that way.
Ready anytime.
Ignace and Claude will do the same thing as last time. Lysithea will also accompany Raphael.
I will fight.
Alright, he still gets doubled. That's bad, but... I wish we could have bought training weapons before this chapter. That would have made this way easier. We're gonna curve shot there.
If you say so.
And a curved shot there. Alright, we're not gonna put Lysithea in Hubert's range this time. Would you look at that? We're not gonna do it. But we are gonna kill Ferdinand.
Good to go.
If we equip the axe and heal here, and then put Byleth right here, we make Lysithea safe. Right? Or does Lysithea die to Ferdinand too? Lysithea probably dies to Ferdinand too. I don't think it's possible to get this far without killing Lysithea, but we can go after the blue lions first. Or the fucking... the guys. The Black Eagles. We can go after the Black Eagles first.
I got this.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is significantly harder than I thought it would be. No! Okay, I thought Raphael was gonna die. Jesus. Okay, can you not miss a 75?
That is that.
Excellent. Okay. Alright, I am glad this game uses True Hit,
If you say so.
but, you know, when I'm sitting around playing a lot of FE7, it's weird to get used to going back to True Hit. Alright,
Good to go.
so we gotta come around from behind them and ambush their ambush. We're trying, did I miss? Okay. I thought we missed the fence for a second. I was like, oh god, we're doomed. Can't even hit a fucking fence. But we should be good here. Hey, you guys. Yeah. So, yeah, we are going to shut it off whether we win or lose this chapter, but it's looking like lose. Maddening is really hard. Okay, so it is possible to put ourselves in range of Dorothea, but not Edelgard. And that is what we're looking for, I think. So we're going to give this vulnerary to Raphael. And we're going to put Raphael right here, equipping gauntlets so he doesn't get doubled. How much can Claude do? Does Claude get doubled? Oh, Claude doesn't get doubled. That's good. Okay. We're going to put Claude up here. But I don't think we're going to try to attack yet. We're going to let them come to us. Oh, okay. They don't, they both come to us. Okay. What is Manuela equipping Nosferatu? I don't know if she actually moves. We're gonna curve shot Dorothea. See how she feels about that. Okay, she missed. Nice. Very cool, Claude. Good job. And Ignatz, he has a much higher hit. That's definitely good. Alright, so we chunked 10 off of Dorothea. Let me see if it is advisable for Raphael to come around. I would say it's definitely not. Okay, Dorothea's targeting Claude now, but she can't double him. That's very good. And now we have 2 enemies to 4 allies. Let's see if Ignatz can kill Dorothea. It looks like that's a yes. Okay, that's a very good level up. Compared to the couple that we've gotten thus far. Alright, I don't think this defeating Edelgard will be the hardest part of this. Okay, but if we go to the axe, she doubles and kills Raphael. She's definitely a force. Can she walk over these? Oh, she has a hand axe. Okay. I don't think we attack Edelgard. I think we move. We move to protect Ignatz. And we can curve shot with Claude to get...
Look at that, a real-life princess.
Character
Losing
to shot.
Get a little bit of damage off on Edelgard, because she is pretty bulky HP-wise. I think we might actually win this time.
There can be no victory.
This chapter is really hard on Maddening, though. Like, no New Game Plus. Because when I played on New Game Plus, I had battalions at this point, because you carry over all your battalions from your old file. You know, get dressed, put on my coffee, do my drugs, true. Yeah, I think this is mostly going to be curved shot spam until her HP is low enough that we can try to one-shot her with Byleth. Really doing a number on the durability of these bows. So we've got her down to 9 HP, and hopefully Byleth will be able to finish her off. And then we'll have a more advantageous position to attack the blue lions from. Okay, Raphael has a 77% chance to kill her, and if he doesn't, he gets killed back. I think we're gonna roll on it. No! Okay, Raphael's dead. But, as I said, since this is a mock battle, it's basically casual mode. Your units don't die permanently. We can guarantee 100% hit with Wrath Strike, which will kill Edelgard. But we only have 3 characters left to try to beat the blue lions with.
Forced to retreat.
Manuela moves. Okay, she misses Byleth. That was probably necessary for us to be able to continue fighting. So thankful for that. Claude, how do you do against her? That seems pretty good. Oh, she's gonna heal most of it back though. Oh shit, okay. So we need to attack and have her unable to respond. How many uses does Nosferatu have? Because if we can just burn her out of Nosferatu uses. 3 left? That is interesting. Can she double Ignots? And can she double Byleth? I don't think she can. Okay, I think we have to curve shot with Ignots, so she can't counterattack. And then Wrath Strike with Byleth. This still kind of relies on her not getting, on her missing Claude on the next combat, so I just don't like how that looks. Yep, that's the chapter. We are going to end the stream here. I'm going to try this chapter again next time. Maddening is no joke. Shit is really hard. Yeah, I think we'll know the strategy for next time, though. Coming around and killing the Black Eagles first. Resetting if we lose anyone to the Hubert, Ferdinand, Ash sort of triad. Going for the Black Eagles from like behind, and then going for Blue Lions. And I think we can probably do a little better last time. We lost to sloppiness. We could have just ended Claude's turn and done a little bit of chip damage with the other 2 characters because Manuel couldn't one-hit anyone. I like this gameplay where we're sort of, like, it's clearly my fault when I lose. I strategized wrong. So we'll approach this with a clear head next time on the stream. I want to thank everybody for joining us. You'll be able to find this on Stevensville Gamers when it goes up on YouTube, and I will be back with this game sometime soon. Love you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. The world is better for having you in it. And I hope you guys have a good day. Goodbye.